don't want me to be great. Hi guys. I know. I don't know when is the last time I actually uploaded a recent video. Before we get started, this is where I went today. Well, I've been trying to get to this place. Can y'all see it? Dave's Hot Chicken. For like a couple weeks now. It's been hard to get in. So I'm gonna show y'all my food. So I got two, I hope y'all can see that, 2 chicken sliders with fries. Let me get some paper towels. Oh, I got 2 chicken sliders with fries, and the girl gave me an extra sauce. This is what I'm eating while I'm talking to you. I broke a nail. In all the years that I have been getting my nails done professionally, I can't really tell you I remember ever nails breaking. This is the second nail in less than 2 months that has broken. So either they're not using the same, I don't know, chemicals or whatever to keep the nail on, or I am just more rough on my nails. I don't know. These were literally just done like a week and a half ago. This nail should not be broken. It is. And then last week it was one of these. Anyway, it is actually a weekday, you guys. It is Tuesday and I am home. This video is gonna go, oh my God, I swear to God. Chunky sidebar. And I know there's some new people on this channel that I don't know. Excuse the sidebars. Chunky will stay home 15, 16 hours a day and not have to use the bathroom. He will sleep, he will walk around, he will drink, and will hold his pee. If I am home, Chunky has to use the bathroom 20 times. He needs to go outside. Make it make sense. I'm gonna take him to pee because he should not have to hold urine on his bladder if I'm here, but make it make sense. You can hold your pee for 16 hours if I'm not here. If I'm here, you gotta go every 2 hours. Let's take the pup to the bathroom. I'll be okay, you guys. I'm back. Little do you know, I was going like 30 minutes. Don't remember what I was saying, but Chunky did have to pee and poo. Let me share with you guys today. I'm never home during the day and I leave for work at the crack of dawn. So I am almost 4 months in, almost 4 months in this apartment. There are many pros and there are many pros and there are some cons. I was telling Leah, I don't know, maybe 2 days ago. And for those of you who don't know who Leah is, why does this look blurry to me? Hold on. I don't know if I like accidentally changed the settings on here or my eyes are blurry. I will tell y'all I had and this is gonna go up tonight. I'm gonna try to edit this ASAP. I had a whole allergy outbreak last Friday and Saturday. I have a couple of things that I'm allergic to. Ragweed is one of them. And Friday I started to like sneeze and swell and like eyes running. I don't even know how we get allergies. Where the hell did I get allergies from? And when I was younger, I had allergies because I remember testing for allergies and my parents being aware that I was allergic to certain things, but I don't remember ever having like reactions. As I've gotten older, I feel like I am just so much more sensitive to like everything. Leave in the comments if you have allergies and do you suffer from like seasonal allergies. Like in the winter, I think I have a couple things that trigger me, but mostly in the summer, like I have these days. Even last year I had days. Y'all remember one day I was vlogging, I remember it, and I vlogged and I got on camera, and my face was swollen, my eyes was running. I just have like triggers to certain things. But Friday and Saturday were terrible. Saturday I ended up staying in the bed most of the day. I could not even open my eyes. The light bothered me, everything bothered me. And so I feel like I'm still recovering from that. My eyes are weak, like the muscles in my eyes, because I was constantly tearing. You weaken the muscles in your eyes. So now I'm getting back to normal. My muscles have to regain their strength. Child, it's the whole thing. Anyway, I don't know what the point of what I was saying. I don't know. I can't really tell, because from here it looks like ghostly, like it's too light. I don't like looking extra bright on. I'm caramel. My complexion is caramel, not like this super light color. And I'm under a light, but it's not like super bright. I don't know. I will figure it out when I edit. I went to Target. I know there's quite a few of you who are still not going to Target, and kudos to you, high five. I only have a couple of options living up north. Target is one of them, and I needed some bastration because not only did I have an allergy attack last week, something also irritated. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'll try to put some pictures in. Ooh, my hair is getting stuck. Something irritated my ear. Also around the same time, like Friday or Saturday, I woke up and my ear was itching like crazy. Couldn't figure out if something bit me or reaction to something. Where I live now, I'm also surrounded by trees and nature. All type of things walk through here, you know, so I don't know what could be triggering me. But I started scratching my ear, and then the next thing you knew, I had like a scab, and then I had bleeding. I don't know what is going on with me. And so I went to have a physical done today. That is why I am off of work, because I work even farther away from my place of employment from where I live. Like I need, anytime I have to do something, I have to take the whole day. I can't just take like an hour or so. I have to take the day. So I took the day, and I did get some things done. But I needed bastration. I had my GP look at my ear. I told her what the situation was. She was like, yeah, something. She couldn't tell if it was like chemical, like, you know, maybe something from like a hair product or whatever irritated my skin, or if I was bit. She could not tell, but she cleaned it for me. I've been keeping it clean, and she told me to go buy some bastration, antibiotic ointment, so that it can heal and not to touch it. And it is very itchy. At first I thought it was poison ivy, right? But I don't really touch like random pieces of grass or plants and stuff like that. So I was like, I don't know about poison ivy. But then I was like, oh, when I walk chunky, I do walk in some areas where there's like low hanging trees that I like rub up against some point. I don't know, y'all, but anyway, she didn't say it was poison ivy. So I got this ointment. We're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna hope that this heals pretty quickly. Like I can't be walking around with a nasty, scratchy, itchy ear. I want to wear my hair up, and I can't because the way my ear looks is disgusting, and I don't even know what happened. So yeah, there's that. Chunky is here hoping that Crystal drops any bit of food. What's not gonna happen. Finally eating. This food is semi-cold now, but I don't feel like waiting for it to warm up. So this place, Dave's Hot Chicken, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Do they have them in your area? The first day they opened, the wait time was 2 hours. No, 3 hours. Excuse me. 3 hours. That was to place an order to go. So, baby, I'm not waiting that long for nothing. Not no food, not no clothes, not no nothing. This update video I wanted to do because I have not been in the mood to upload, y'all. I still have older videos that I want to edit and get out because they are my memories. They might not mean anything to some of you, especially on this channel, because this is a new channel. Everybody didn't come along. Child, look, another nail. Goodness gracious. I'm not going to the nail salon. I'm not. I refuse. So, alright, let's see how good this is. It's okay, y'all. It ain't nothing to write home about. Like, you know, when new places come around, it's the hype of them just being new in the area. And that's what it is. It's not nasty, but it's not like, oh my God, this is so good. And remember, I'm eating it maybe 2 hours after I got it. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I have not been in the mood. I've been very busy with life and just very tired. I have not wanted to edit. I have not wanted to film. So I haven't. I don't force filming. Like, my goal has always been to upload at least 3 videos a week. At least, and more if I could, right? I don't think I've ever made that goal. Like, ever. Because it's just always something having to do with my time. Like, I don't want to throw up just anything. I do like to edit my videos. I don't like to just film and not kind of scrub the clips and make sure that they're clean as possible and there's like not 50,000 ums or 30-40 second clips of silence. Like, people that do not edit their videos, what is wrong with y'all? You know how limited people's time is? And they're just having like so much like blank space. Not even like visual, right? If you're not saying anything, you should be showing something that's visually engaging. Yeah. You be looking at somebody's back, the ground, the ceiling. I be like, did y'all not review this before you put this up on the internet? I don't know. But I'm only gonna eat one of these. I'll eat the other one later. I might take it for lunch tomorrow. I wanted to make a steak tonight. I have a steak like once a month. And I wanted to make a steak. Like my steak a certain type of way. And some mashed potatoes, and I bought these baby organic baby carrots that were like tricolor. I want to saute those, so that's gonna be my dinner for tonight. But let me try to edit this video as soon as I'm done. Put some laundry on. But I just want to let y'all know, especially my day ones, my ride or dies, the ones that are from the old channel, your girl's alive. I am alive. And I'm actually doing pretty well. Like, I will tell you, adjusting to this smaller space is a struggle for me. And I got rid of so much stuff, y'all. Clothes, shoes, household things. Things I didn't want to get rid of, but did not want to be surrounded by things. And you know how people are like, oh, people have too much stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Humans, Americans especially, we have a lot of things. But I don't feel no type of way about that. Like, I'm a certain age. I have lived a certain amount of life. And I have afforded myself the opportunity to experience whatever I want. So, no one can ever make me feel bad for the things that I have acquired over the years. You know, people would be like, oh, you got too much stuff. I didn't have too much stuff when I had a bigger house. So, it's like, put it all in perspective. It's not that I have too much things. It's that the things that I now have don't necessarily fit into my new situation right now. Because baby, we're buying another house. I've been here a couple months and I'm blessed, and like I said, it's not a bad spot. But I've come to the realization I'm not for apartment living. Like, I am a house girl. Like, I need a backyard, private. I need me an attic, a basement, an extra room or two. That's just what I want. And I did not come this far just to come this far. So, we're in a pit stop of life where we are... Where is this little bird at? Cooper! Where we are refocusing, paying off some bills, deciding what I really want to do, deciding where I really want to be. Like, do I want to stay up north? Do I want to move closer to the city? What do I want to do? These are things I have not decided yet. And this is why I decided to sit my butt down. So, this is like a soft reset. The hard reset will be when I make up my mind as to where I really want to go and settle. I'm still young, healthy. I am dating now, if you want to call it that. Where is he? Cooper! Cooper has been so bad. For those of you who don't know, Cooper is my African gray parrot. He is 23 now, and I've had him since he was 2 weeks old. He is legit a part of my family. He must know I'm talking about him because he's looking dead at me. Since we have moved, he has been a terror. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? An absolute terror. He gets out of his cage, immediately heads to the kitchen, because that's where all the things are that he can make noise on and bang on and chew on. Cooper is smart as hell. He knows right from wrong. He knows no means no. He don't care. But every single day, I come home and I let him out. And he knows he has a play top on top of his cage, toys. You know, he can even walk around the apartment, explore, fly, whatever. Just don't start biting up my shit. And that he has not listened to. So, why is this turning red? Yeah, so you talk about screaming every day at a little teeny bird that probably doesn't even weigh a pound to stop doing what he's doing. He does not care. He'll let you scream at him. I put him in a cage for timeout. He knows. He's looking me dead in my eye. He knows that what I'm telling him means what he's doing is wrong. He don't care. He will get right back out the cage and do it again. He terrorizes poor Chunky. Chunky don't realize that he could take him out with one little bite. Chunky runs from Cooper. Cooper is a bully. And I don't think I realized until we moved to this apartment. It is sad. Okay? And I'm struggling to make him listen. He's not listening. So, we're working on that. For those of you who have been around for a while, you might have heard me mention that I am 39% Finnish from Finland. Like, my DNA is 39% Finnish. So for whatever reason, this whole transitional period for me has given me a lot of time to like think about, what do I really want and what do I really want to do in the future? And Finland is on my bucket list. It's been on my bucket list since I found out that I was 39% Finnish. I didn't think Finland was ever even on my radar until I found out that I am made up of a lot of what Finland is. Finland seems to be a beautiful place to live, to grow up. Now, when you think Finland, you're not thinking black people, right? Because I wasn't. So I started to do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research. I'm so curious as to the people of color in Finland, and Finland might be the trip that I take next year or the year after, because next year I think I'm still gonna play it cool, but the next year after that is when I think I want to do like a big trip overseas. So I've been doing my research, you guys, and I've been watching all of these black people on YouTube who live in Finland, and there's a lot of people who are from like Africa, not a lot of Americans that I've seen, but more so like people from the islands, like the Caribbean, moved to Finland for like opportunities and things like that. But I am actually native to this country, and I am just fascinated with going there And I'm like, wouldn't it be something if after all these years of me living here, growing up, you know, an American and being from the city, New York, Brooklyn, New York, like I've lived in every borough, to retire in Finland. So far what I have learned is that they are very quiet and peaceful, and they stay to themselves, and I'm like, oh, that's totally me. That's totally my bloodline. Like, not wanting to be bothered with anyone. They were saying, a couple of people said that you could legit live next to somebody for years and not even know their name. Perfect. I love that. Like, you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you. Like, you mind your business, I mind my business. Crime is pretty much like zero. They have a very healthy lifestyle. There's not really many people that are like sick or overweight or anything like that, because the culture is of health and, you know, being healthy and providing fresh, clean fruits, vegetables, good quality meats. And they live modest but modern. And I thought that was so interesting, because a lot of the apartments that I saw were very, very modern, clean, you know, that whole European clean lines. The furniture is very, like, nothing too fancy, but also very, like, sophisticated. Like, I don't know. Some of the homes I saw were huge and modest. Like, you don't see like a lot of stuff there that you see here, you know. And I was digging it. So Finland is actually on my bucket list of places to visit within the next 2 to 5 years. Finland, Greece. Where's the other place that I wanted to go? Maldives. I have a list, you guys, and I do plan, God willing, to get to all of these places, but I'm not rushing anything. Everything is going to happen as it happens, and that's that. I finished my first little chicken tender thing, and it was very good. Earlier I did tell you guys that I am dating. Yeah. And it's crazy. And technically I've been separated almost 2.5 years. I'm still not legally done. This is what happens when you build a life with someone and businesses. It's not a clean cut. There's so many things that have to be figured out, and we don't even have children, but we have things. Businesses and properties and furniture and all that type of stuff. It's not so easy, and especially when you don't agree on things, you know. At the end of the day, I would say for anybody that is going through a divorce, separation, and you have things to divide, try to do it amongst yourselves amicably. The least amount of other people that have to be involved in your life, the better. When you have outside forces, lawyers, realtors, this one, that one, it is such a waste of time and money when figuring out your life. Now, I chose to keep my lawyers because my person can't be trusted. So keeping lawyers for me was in my best interest. But in the beginning, I did try to not have to be bothered with the lawyers, and my person basically was like not trying to give me what I deserve. And I said no problem. And that's when the lawyers got involved, because you can, that's Cooper messing with stuff. Cooper, you have to protect your own interests. And I've been with my person 30 years, and we built, and now Chunky's barking at Cooper for messing with stuff. I'm about to wrap this up. I've been with my person for 30 years. We built a hell of a business together, and the fall of it all is very, very sad. Get him, Cooper. Get him, Chunky. Cooper! Hold on, you guys. Sorry, good people. We're almost done. Let Chunky outside on the balcony so he can do his people watching and get some fresh air. Doesn't this look blurry? Is it me? Yeah, so I was saying my person could not be trusted. So unfortunately, if you have a lot to lose or a lot to gain, either way, you have to protect your own interest. And it's very sad for me to say that, because this is someone that I've known since I was a kid, like legit a kid. But people change, and you know, you really don't have control over what other people do and their bad decisions. And you gotta pay attention, yo. You really gotta pay attention. And people will tell you, oh, never me, not my man, not my woman, not my this, not my that. Baby, you never know. I never was that person that would be like, not my, not my. I'm always like, listen, if it does happen, and for those of you who have been around from day one, baby, quote me, quote me, quote me. Because as in love as I was, and as good and great as my relationship was, I am not a fool, okay? People are human. You do not know what the other human being next to you is gonna do from second to second. We have free will. Things are placed in our, you know, way every day that you have to make decisions. So y'all hear him? Now he's on my shelf over here, biting up a plastic bag. All right, let me wrap this up. I also went to Starbucks today. Today was the start of the fall menu, or some of the fall items. They have, like, you know, different things being released at different times. I had the pecan crunch oat milk latte. This was it, but I do have a real picture. Here it is. It was delicious. I liked it. I would get it again. I think the pumpkin something was supposed to come out today. I'm not the biggest pumpkin fan. I don't dislike it, but I don't necessarily love it. But yeah, the pumpkin something else comes out today as well. And I had a little raccoon cake pop. I love my cake pops. I don't know, they're so cute and tasty. Just like a little quick sweet treat. I've been doing grandes instead of ventis because I don't want to be 200 pounds. Like, so. And I like to eat. I like to eat. I like to have my experiences. I will not lie. So I have to do things in moderation where I can enjoy what I want to enjoy without overdoing it. You know what I mean? So there's that. Also, I've been seeing, and I've mentioned this in some clips you'll probably see after this because I'm editing this today. I've been seeing and if you've been on my Instagram, so many cute, like, Halloween decorations. I am not a pro or pro or con when it comes to Halloween. When I was a kid, we celebrated Halloween. We went out, we got candy, we had Halloween parties, we had Halloween parties. The church did Halloween parties. So people that be getting on here trying to demonize Halloween, I don't really understand it, but okay. I, just as I've gotten older, just have not been into Halloween like that. Not for any specific reason, but I have done all the Halloween things. So the last month or so, they've been putting out, like Home Goods and all the places, the cutest Halloween decorations. And like I said, I'm not even a Halloween girl. And I want to buy like a cute little ghost. I saw 2 ghosts in Home Goods, and I don't have a house anymore, right? So now it's just my apartment. I don't have a house that I live in. So I've seen some cute things, and I'm just like, girl, we don't have a huge house to decorate with those big things, but I could get like a little cute thing to put on my entry table. I have not really had any real guests here. It is not yet set up for entertaining, and I don't even know if it will be ever, because I'm not necessarily that girl that wants like a bunch of people in her space. Even when I had this huge house, we had events, but it was very minimal. The plan was to step that up because the elders are getting older on both sides of the family, and the goal was to kind of step up and start taking some of the responsibility when it comes to hosting events and things for our families. So I don't know what he's done as far as like if he's bought another house or moved into an apartment. I have no idea, no clue, nor do I care. So for me, I've moved into an apartment by choice for now, but I do plan on buying another house, but it won't be nowhere near as big as the house I just came out of. Baby, no. No, thank you. We needed staff for that house, like, but we had plans and goals and put a lot of money into that house to make it everything that we wanted. But unfortunately, like I said, people change, plans change, and you have to adjust. And I did. And I am just fine. And there will be more adjustments and more changes and more, you know, figuring it out. And y'all might see a new person around or not, or a couple new people. So real quick with the dating, it is very interesting to me. I've gone so long without, you know, making it known that I was single, basically, or separated, because it really isn't anyone's business. And so people now, after 2.5 years, are finding out, oh my God, you're no longer with that person that you've been with your whole life. Because it legit just seems like I've been with one person my whole life, and pretty much. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm single and free. And so I've gone on a couple of dates. I've gone on dinners. I've even had some weekends, you know, and I don't want anything serious. And people look at me and they're like, oh, you know, at your age, you know, 44, like that's like 100. Oh, you should be thinking about like, you know, getting someone to settle down with. Why? I've been settled down damn near 29 years. Why do I have to get somebody to settle down with? I was settled down. I did all the things that you're supposed to do when you're talking about a relationship. Can't nobody tell me that my relationship was a failure. I was in a relationship for 29 years and it was successful AF until I no longer wanted to be in the relationship. So I don't listen to what other people say. People can give their opinions, and they do. And I just go, thank you. But I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do what's best for me. Dating, I will tell you, is fun. Okay, it's very fun. I've never really had the dating experience because I was with the other person for so long. There were times before we were married that we had parted and, you know, I talked to somebody else or whatever, but it was very short-lived. It never was anything serious. So now, you know, as a whole grown up with like my own money and being like this boss and can do whatever and call my own shots or whatever, it is so fun. And it's like there's really no limitation to what you want to do, who you want to do. I don't know, I'm just having me a good time, you guys, but at the same time also being very cautious, because these out here, some of them, especially these younger ones, and 44 years old having 23-year-olds, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, the whole plethora of men knocking at the door. And I pick and choose who I want to entertain and who I do not want to entertain. But these young ones, I wouldn't say that I'm surprised. Like, I still feel like I look good for my age. Like, you know, body's still good. still got all my teeth, my own hair, you know what I mean? Like I'm having me a good time. With caution. That is all I'm going to say. But like I said, some of these guys will pretty much treat you like you're like, you know, just somebody on the on their checklist or hit list, I should say, and don't feel like they need to tell you nothing or communicate or whatever, but they want that, and they think they're so full of themselves that they're so good looking or they have something that you want that you're just gonna be like, okay, Zaddy, bruh, like we having to kick these little ninjas to the curb. Like, grow up. I am not one of these little girls. Like, you think you took me to a little dinner and a movie that now I owe you something, bruh. Keep it pushing, because I got my own everything. There's nothing you could do to use me, to hold over my head, whatever. So if you're trying to have a good time with a person that got their thing together, that's fun, that's cool, that can hang with you, and you can learn something, cool. If not, get the fuck on my face, okay? That part. The ones that are my age is very tricky. I know I said I was gonna stop talking, but the ones that are my age is very tricky because dudes lie. So somebody might try to talk to you, you might be building like a little rapport, and then I'm always like, are you married? Are you dating? What is your situation? I'm not trying to be with nobody else's man. I'm not trying to mess with nobody else's man. I don't want to have sexual relations with nobody, man. Like, if you are in a relationship, if you are dating, whatever it is, you need to be quite honest with me. And you don't always get honesty, and it's, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to the red flags. And these, like I said, these guys in their late 30s and 40s are just not honest. They're not honest men. And I'm just not interested. And then you have the older gentlemen, the 50, 55, close to 60. There's one dude, he was 62. Baby did not look 62, okay? Very much in shape, very youthful. If I guessed, I would have thought he was like 50, maybe 55, but he was very attractive to be 62 years old. And like, even at 44, 62 to me sounds older, but it really isn't. Like, he was fun and down and hip and whatever, but there was some red flags. So like, even in their 60s, they be on that boot. And on that note, you guys, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed my update. I will try to, you know, get more videos out to you. I'm back in the swing of things. I'm feeling good again. Things are kind of like, you know, getting organized, which makes things easier in my mind to, you know, edit and vlog. When things are chaotic and all over the place, I do not function well with making videos and being creative. So that's just that. Thank you so much for listening. Talk to me in the comments. I want to hear what's going on with you guys. And if anybody that is watching, are you single? Are you dating? Were you married and now you're divorced? Are you married and, you know, struggling to keep that thing going? Let's talk about it. See y'all in the next one.